Hi everyone, so we're officially on week 9 of the course, and as always, we're going to discuss something from the weekly readings along with 2 questions that follow up with that. But just because it's all incorporated together, I'm just basically going to be discussing the reading with the questions. So, one of the questions is, what qualities do you think are needed for a person to be considered a team player? So, one of the readings that actually has to deal with what it takes to be a virtual team player lists 8 different qualities that a person should possess. And let me just get to the list. And I actually agree with them. So, the 8 are as the following: leading and deciding, supporting and cooperating, interacting and presenting, analyzing and interpreting, creating and conceptualizing, organizing and executing, adapting and coping, and last one is enterprising and performing. So those are the 8. I definitely agree with more so leading and deciding. A group should be able to cooperate, or actually supporting and cooperating. So these characteristics are pretty essential in a group, because in every single group you're going to be faced with making a decision. So there's always going to be some leader or the leader of that decision, and then it's up to the team whether you want to support it or not. You need to be able to come with like an action plan of how you want to go about that, and definitely like whether the group agrees or not, you come to some kind of compromise and some kind of conclusion, so that way the group has a common goal. So that's my answer for number 2. And the last question is, in your own words, what's the difference between a work group and a work team? What have been your experiences when a team is really a group and vice versa? So, and this one's kind of tricky. The way I'm seeing it is you kind of need to find a clear definition of what a work group is versus a group team. So I went on the liberty of Googling a group versus a team just to see if there's any differences I can spot in the definitions. And the definition for a group is to put together or place in a group or groups. And then the definition for a team is coming together as a team to achieve a common goal. So here I'm going to state that a group is kind of just like a bunch of people put together, and a team has a common goal to achieve. So I guess the difference between a work group and a work team is like to put an example, a work group is basically your colleagues or people that you're surrounded with, though you guys have separate jobs. But a team is like all of you guys coming together, working for a common goal, even though you might have like separate responsibilities. I think that what differentiates a group and a team is the fact that a common goal is present. So, I mean, well, I always make the example of this virus just because it's still pretty profound and has definitely changed the way that my work group actually functions. So I think we made that transition from a work group where it's just like everybody's just doing their own job to a work team where we're all having the common goal of just making every single day go as smoothly as possible and make everybody comfortable with the situation that's going on. So I think that's definitely one experience. And it's really, like I stated, when we all come together for a common goal. Like, I remember if we have a really busy day, when everybody's just kind of like compared to like a regular day when everybody's just doing their own thing, when we have a really busy day, we actually sit down and are like, okay, so this is what we're going to do. This is the game plan. We have X amount of patients coming in that's like higher volume than we had anticipated. What we're going to do is get everybody in, get everybody out as fast as we can. So I think that's where the difference is. Like, I guess for my last point, like I stated before, is the difference between a group and a team is if a goal is present. So if it is, it's a team. If not, then it's just a group. And honestly, that's just the best answer I can come up with. So if you guys have anything different that you want to add to that, please let me know. But if not, I'm just going to wrap it up with this video. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.